So the reason for me making this deck is because I was trying to board wipe opponents, but this time not with Syndicate but with Skellige faction. And the best way to do that is Rage of the Sea deck. So this is my offerings to Mel deck, where I'm trying to board wipe my opponents, but it is really hard because of the control meta. And a lot of I've been queuing up against pirates, which is golden nekker pirates, and also status NG, which destroys this deck easily because we run a lot of engines. So anyway, let's start with my deck explanation. So Rage of the Sea, what it does is it spawns rain on an enemy row for 2 turns and spawn a deafening siren, which is a 2-powered body, like a token, on your side of the row. And this synergizes with a lot of cards in this deck. The stratagem is going to be Crystal Skull. This is good because you need to protect certain engine, especially Kelpie, and also Melusine Cultist. Anyway, the first card is Fukushia. Absolutely one of the strongest Skellige cards right now. I mean, ever since she's been released. The reason why we have her is she can put more rain into your opponent's row and summon certain cards that can actually interact with the rain. So yes, she is very powerful and very useful in this deck. Oneuromancy is for consistency, obviously. You want to take whatever you want. Karate Heatwave, because you need some sort of really tall punish, so, and this is the best one. Melusine. So this card is absolutely not seen. I have played over 50 matches in this season, a lot of match last season, and I have never seen this card in the ladder. When she was released, she was absolutely broken and I hated this card, and now this is not even there. So I thought, you know what, I'll just put her in the deck because she synergizes with the rain, and so yeah. Next is Kelpie, one of the best premiums in the game. Look at the animation, it's so beautiful. So what this card does is it will spawn rain onto an enemy row based on the amount of beasts that you have in your starting deck, every 3 beasts. So in my deck it goes up to 4 times, so this will spawn rain for 4 times in a row. And it has another passive ability, which every time the rain or storm damages an enemy unit, a random beast will get boosted, but it has to be unboosted beast. So this card is I would say this needs buff. Like, it would be good if it is an 8p card, but I think making it 5 power would be better, because this will just get killed easily. And to protect this, I have a card in my deck, I'll show you when it comes to it. Sigdrifa's Right is for pulling back Melusine from the graveyard. If the opponents have not messed with Melusine or killed her, she would be like 20, sometimes 18 plus after round 1. So you can bring her again, it's a carryover play. Ryogan the Undying. So 2 reasons why this card is absolutely insane in this deck. First one, it is a free thinning. At the start of the game, this goes to your graveyard. So he's like a Nickers, but starts in graveyard already. So that's really good. And he's an 8-point body. You can summon it with Sigdrifa, or you can summon it with Fukushia. The best part of him is when you summon him, he will trigger every single rain or storm in the opponent's row. So if there is 6 rain on melee and 6 rain on range row for opponent, he will trigger all of them at the same time, killing nearly all the units based on the amount of units that are there in this thing. So he's a very good card for rain decks. Nickers is for thinning, because he's a beast. We need beast in our deck. Ermion, because you need some of the alchemy cards in my deck, which I'll show you. So that is why, especially Sigdrifa. If you miss this, it's a huge problem, so I have given him for consistency. Giga Scorpion is if you want Ermion to kill a unit, like for example Philippe. My first version of the deck did not have this, so what I did is I went added this just to kill Philippe's. So yeah, card engines like deadly cards like that should be taken care of, and this is one of the best punish for that. Messengers of the Sea. So these cards are absolutely insane, and in a rain deck they are very, very deadly. So obviously we have to put them in it, and in other decks they suck because they really can't do anything other than a rain deck. So what they do is every time a unit is damaged by rain, an enemy unit is damaged by rain, they will boost self by that. So if there is rain on both the row, and if there are 2 units on melee and 2 units on the range, this is gonna go +4 after a turn. So it's a very strong card. Freya's Blessing, I have 2 of them for summoning her, or Messenger of the Sea, and other bronze cards that are important. The next one is Melusine Cultist. So I really like this card, the fact that it's a cultist and it will keep giving Melusine her order ability, because for Melusine her order ability, when she damages an cultist, it will gain the power back, the ability back. So he's for that, and also he has another job, which is to protect our Kelpie. So Kelpie is a 4 power card, and when you put him next to Kelpie, and if there's rain on the opposite row, he will boost Kelpie by 1, increasing its chance to survive. Anglerfish. So these 2 cards are just for thinning value. I have added 2 of them. Also there are beast, so that counts for the rain. So what it does is every time there is 2 rains on both melee and range row, they will jump out of your deck, and if it is not, it will move self back to the bottom of the deck, which is actually fine, right? If it goes to the bottom, it doesn't matter, we have no issues with it, but it's a good tempo play when there is rain, so that's why I have added both of them. And it doesn't have to be just 2 row rain always, it can be just 1 row, they will still stay in the board. If both the rains are gone, they will go back. Sea Serpent. Okay, so this is a really interesting card, and I like this card, but it's really hard to get value out of it, or you have to keep on patiently waiting for the value out of it. You can use it for the removal of a 3 powered unit instantly, which I have actually done in the video. So yeah, if there's a threat, you can quickly remove it if it's a 3 powered thing. That's why this card is there, and he will get the boost that he's gonna get is by the amount each enemy unit takes damage during each turn. Like, so it's 1 every turn, you get like 1 damage, he'll go to 1, so it's like that. The max value you can get is what, I think 5 or 6, I think I got 5, so yeah. Megascope is for Messenger of the Sea, or if you want to bring him back too, so if you have no other things to play. And next one is an Elder Bear. Okay, the reason why I put Elder Bear is because I had Dire Bear in my first draft of the deck, and it's a good card. It's actually an 8 for 5, but with 2 damage, and you can play him instantly just getting 8 for 5. But what I did is, to put Giga Scorpion, I had to make a sacrifice. And where's Giga Scorpion? Yeah, I had to make a sacrifice, and I sacrificed the big bear and put the Elder Bear. So that's why I have him in the deck. And this is not the devotion deck, it doesn't matter, plus it's a beast. And 6 for 4 is not bad. Oh, no, yeah, 6 for 4 is not bad. Little Hopfru. So I have 2 of them. They are beast, so they're gonna boost your Kelpie's value by 1, the rain value by 1, and yeah, it's a bonded unit and also a beast, so that's why. Squirrel is also a beast if you want to use it. There you go. So basically this is the deck. I just wanted to mess around and see if I can board wipe, and you guys can see if I've actually done it or not.
Accept this offering that we might make the coast safely.
Best drown yourself with those damn nets.
Her power!
Watchers and keepers.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone. Verison sends blessings. We pay her with reverence.
Just as treacherous as the sea.
Fighting spirit, what need ye to make this world ever free?
One boat. Great is her hunger, and great is her power. But we're broke as shit peddling. You one of us or not? Arbalest at your command.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
I pass on every 10th round.
The sea demands a price, and you shall pay it.
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated. It will not be.
Accept this offering that we might make the boat.
drown yourself with those damn neckers. I say death. How dare you, foul swine?
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
What do you need?
To marry.
Give me a time.
Bow before modern Freya. This mess is for me. His eyes only.
Back to the dust whence it came!
To the dungeon.
One born to hang will never drown.
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
To arms! Protect the queen!